plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it, and live the free sky's the limit. Me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm throwing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. Here come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. Here come my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it, and hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man, big man, they never try, so we roll with them, stole with them. I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch. The milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 88. Long as I got stuff for most of them soft. Even when I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the boss. Of course, my orange box cutter make the world go round. Plus I'm fucking bitches ain't my homegirls now. Start stacking, dabbled in crack, gun packing. Nickname Medina, made the scenes, took my Ninas. From gym class to English, pass off for global. The only nigga with a mobile. Can't you see like total? Getting larger in waist and taste. Ain't no telling where this felon is heading. Just in case, keep a shell at the tip of your melon. Clear the space. Your brain was a terrible thing to waste. To master enterprise, and I ain't have to be in school by 10. I then began to encounter with my counterparts on how to burn the block apart. Break it down into sections. Drugs by these selections. Some use pipes, others use injections. Syringe sold separately. Frank the deputy, quick to grab my Smith & Wesson like my dick was missing. To protect my position, my corner, my layer. While we out here, say the hustler's prayer. If the game shakes me or breaks me, I hope it makes me a better man. Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it, and live the phrase, sky's the limit. Motherfucker. Sky's the limit. me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm throwing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. Here come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. Here come my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it. And hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man, big man, they never try, so we roll with them. I stole with them, I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch. The milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 80 lunch, 80 long as I got stuff for most of them soft. Even when I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the boss, of course.
All right. What is going on, guys? What is going on? All right, man. I guess we might as well hop into this intro. Guys, let me know if I'm too loud. My thing's kind of peeking in the red a little bit, but I know sometimes when I have it all the way down to green, I sound quiet as fuck. So let me know if I'm too loud. Let me know if I need to lower myself or if it sounds like I'm fucking screaming into the mic. Like I'm fucking cross murdering somebody. But, yeah, man. What is going on, guys? We're back with yet again another edition of Notorious podcast, but another edition of Notorious Unscripted, man. If this is your first time watching, you guys do not know how the show works. Every Monday, we're on here with Notorious Unscripted, and every Friday, we are on here with the news. If you guys did miss this past Friday's edition of the news, AEW announces AEW Fight Forever. More information on AEW Fight Forever, and Sasha Banks and Naomi agreeing to a WWE return, which I'm assuming should be coming up pretty soon here. That is now live on all platforms, man. Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. And if you want to see it first, join us right here, 4 p.m. Central, every Friday for the news. And yeah, man, if this is also your first time watching, you guys have not got a piece, a beautiful piece of the Notorious Sales Podcast merchandise, you guys can now find this live on bonfire.com, man. The link is at the top of the description of this video. On the top left, you got the Notorious Sales Podcast Chicago flag design. On the bottom right, you have the Notorious Sales Podcast skyline design. And then you got the OG, the best kept secret to the IWC, the Riddler-inspired IWC's best kept secret. And then you got the Uncrowned Kings of the IWC, the Biggie-inspired shirt. And in the middle, you got the base Notorious Sales Podcast logo design shirt. And like I said, if you guys have not got a chance to pick any of these up, you can now get these live on bonfire.com. The link is at the top of the description of this video. And it is also in the link tree on either mine or Sir K's social medias, man. So those are also in the bio as well, or the description of this video. So yeah, man, bonfire.com. If you guys have not got a chance to pick up some official Notorious Sales Podcast merchandise. And with that, if this is your first time watching, you guys do not know who we are here at the Notorious Sales Podcast. I am Johnny Mayhem, one half of the host of this very show. And as for the other half, we got my man Sir K here. How's it going, bro?
Yeah, it's going, man. It's going. Had a couple days of just being busy, man. And I've been good, man. I've been good. Just been chilling out, man. Chilling out, man.
Definitely feel that.
I feel you, man. But yeah, man, I've been pretty good, man. I've been pretty good. He didn't ask yet. I haven't seen him in the chat yet, but when he gets in, I'll know he'll ask. Durante usually says by now, not here yet. How's life? How's the family? Life's good, man. Family's good. What about everybody in chat? What about you, bro? How you been?
Yeah, man. You know, Durante's late, man. We might have to take his wrench away, man. He might have fucked around and got his wrench taken away. No, man, but he obviously usually always asks, man, how we are and how's the family. So I'm good, man. Family's good. And what about you, my brother? Thanks for asking. You're late today, but we'll cut you some slack. But yeah, man. Yes, I'm good, bro. Family's good. I'm good, bro. I'm good. Just busy thinking, busy doing, busy with just all around, man. Kind of a busy time of the year. We're closing in on All Out, so that's always exciting. Not that other things that I'm thinking about aren't exciting, but just
a lot of shit.
Yeah, bro, definitely, man, definitely. I'm sorry if you guys could hear my dogs drag racing down the hallway. But yeah, man, yeah, just busy thinking about stuff and stuff like that, man. So yeah, it's interesting, man. It's an interesting time. So yeah,
Definitely good, man. Hell yeah.
Yeah, but yes, and interesting another interesting edition of Monday Night Raw. Overall, I enjoyed it. I would say I enjoyed it. I really liked the Tommaso Ciampa and Bobby Lashley match. I thought that was really well. The ending kind of shocked me, but I like that. I love how they executed the return of Dexter Loomis by just kind of planting in these really weird scenes of a car crash all night, and they made for his creepy ass to come back in. But I mean, it wasn't crazy. It wasn't a crazy edition of Monday Night Raw, but another one that I didn't hate, man. So yeah,
Hell yeah, man.
yeah. Well, what were your overall thoughts on the show?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't bad. It kind of just happened. And the Dexter Loomis return, it was cool the way they did it. I think I would have liked it more if I was engaged more in the overall show.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a pretty, I would say, I think it was a pretty boring episode overall. So that kind of hindered my intrigue in the random shit
Yeah.
that was going on in that background, man. But it wasn't bad, man. It wasn't bad.
So that was my big thing with the show, was the things that I wanted to see and the people that I wanted to see, I really liked. However, this show kind of let back in a lot of those kind of people.
Classic Raw, yeah.
Yeah, the Omos and the and man, we'll get to it when we talk about Raw, but it kind of brought back a lot of characters. I mean, positive though, Ezekiel is looking to be gone, so that is nice.
I think they'll probably turn him as Elias.
Yeah, I think so. And then as soon as he comes back, he's gonna talk about how he's here to avenge his brother Ezekiel.
Yeah.
And Logan says, another week we got Smackdown news. What happened on Smackdown? What happened? Sir K, you don't remember anything happened on Smackdown, do you?
No, not at all, man. Not at all.
Okay. I don't think we gotta go over SmackDown this week, right? Nothing happened on SmackDown?
No, man. No. Well, we definitely covered, man. Impact. This week was crazy.
That's what I was thinking. I was really excited to talk about the events that occurred on Impact.
Dude, I couldn't even tell you what a week-to-week thing about Impact would look like. Dude, who's their world champion now? Is it Moose?
Ric Flair. Dominic.
Oh yeah, I wish.
I don't know who their world champion is.
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I don't know, man. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know, man. I don't remember anything happening on SmackDown, man. I don't think we got to talk about none for SmackDown this week.
Dead.
No one was murdered. Well, maybe someone was.
Yeah, probably.
No, man. We definitely got one piece of news. What's up? The GOAT is here, baby. Yeah, it's you. You're here. He's here, guys. The GOAT. GOAT Fedna is back. How's it going, bro? How's it going? Glad to see you in chat. Yeah, man. Aew Dynamite, man. We're gonna start off with this edition of Aew Dynamite. The show opened up with Jay Lethal, who they've been putting on TV a lot more.
which is good.
Yeah, which is good. And I kind of like him in that, like veteran role. Kind of like that
Yeah.
role they, like, tried to put Frankie Kazarian in with the Elite Hunter, where he's just like the... where he's kind of just like this veteran guy on the roster. You know what I mean?
Lethal fits that role much better.
Definitely. 100%, man. But they've been putting Jay Lethal on a lot more. He's got this title defense with coming up with Wardlow, which we don't really need to talk about that. I mean, we're gonna mention it, but I mean, this is another battle of the belts, so
literally. Oh,
but
fuck, I peeked at that shit. Damn.
But yeah, I didn't either. So we get the opening match between who they're calling Wardlow's new friend, Orange Cassidy. No, don't do this.
No, bro.
Listen,
Please.
The man already does not have war pigs. Let's cut him some fucking slack and not even attempt to put him anywhere near Orange Cassidy, man. But
literally.
Yeah. So Orange Cassidy and Jay Lethal have this opening match here. It was pretty good. Lethal ended up winning, and they kind of just cut a promo afterwards about Wardlow and stuff like that, and how Jay Lethal mentioned something about, you better get out here and help your friend before I break his leg or something. Wardlow came out, and they all retreated, and man, this is a start for Wardlow, but overall, do you feel he's picking up any sort of steam?
I don't know if I would call it steam. Maybe like a little bit of smoke. I mean, Jay Lethal is a legit opponent for him, which is cool, man. But why is Orange Cassidy involved in all this, bro?
Because him and Wardlow are friends, man.
Please don't do that, bro. Please, I beg of you, do not do that, man. But you know what I mean? It's a better direction, but not the direction that Wardlow should be in overall.
Yeah. Definitely, bro. Definitely. I wish I would have seen the match at Battle of the Belts. I really would like to know how they went about that, if Wardlow just squashed him or if he actually, because, like, case in point, tonight, Bobby Lashley and Tommaso Ciampa. Would it have been cooler if Bobby Lashley just mopped the floor with Tommaso Ciampa because he's bigger than him? No. They put on a really good match, I thought. They put on a really good match. Bobby Lashley fought through. Tommaso Ciampa had some very close near falls. But in the end, Bobby Lashley won the match, and he looks better than if he would have just mopped the floor with the guy. You know what I mean? So, I honestly, especially for a champion, man. I mean, I don't really care to see it. I mean, I'm not watching Dynamite looking for a discount Miro as TNT champ. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just, let Wardlow be Wardlow. And, the squash matches worked when he was facing local talent, not people on the roster. You know what I mean? I mean, squash matches are cool, every now and then. I mean, we get the cool ones, Bobby Lashley and Kofi Kingston from Money in the Bank last year, 2021. And then, Brock and Cena from 2014. Like, every now and again, like a, main event squash match is pretty cool, man. But, I mean, Wardlow, I mean, he doesn't need to be squashing everybody that he faces, man. So, but, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't say steam. I would say it's in the right direction. As opposed to him, I can't even tell you what he was doing before this.
I don't even think he was on TV for like 2-3 weeks. I really don't think he was.
Man, if Tony Khan doesn't want to buy it, I might have to tweet at Triple H. He needs to buy the song and send Tony Khan the rights. You know what I'm saying?
Bro. Something, because good lord.
This motherfucker is about to make me take out a loan so I can purchase this song for Wardlow.
Bruh, I'm dead.
I'm about to. I genuinely am. If I got to take out a loan for $500K, you know what I'm saying, and pay that shit off the rest of my life, if that's what it takes, then I got to do it, man. I got to do it.
Bro. Exactly.
You know?
What's up, Larry? How you been?
This shit ain't right. What up, Larry? What up, Larry? Yeah, bro. Next, we got the Undisputed Elite. We got Adam Cole back. And we're also seeing Red Dragon for the first time. And this was, it
was kind of sudden.
Yeah, to be honest, if I'm being 100% honest, man, this turn kind of feels a little underwhelming.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Definitely. I do like how they did go with a actual legitimate heel turn and didn't build it up for 9 months.
Definitely.
But this, they could have built it up a little longer.
It was just like, it was like, if these guys aren't medically cleared to compete, they shouldn't have did the segment, because
exactly, just wait till
when 100%, because when this turn happened, I needed the UE to beat the living shit out of the Young Bucks, like beat these dudes to a pulp. You know what I'm saying? And this could also be a product of the injury bug. Maybe they wanted to do this a while ago and keep the Bucks off TV for a little bit, but that wasn't able to happen because these guys Adam Cole got injured after Forbidden Door, so you know it was kind of fucked at that. But man, it was kind of weird. So Adam Cole is on the mic and he's talking about loyalty. That was pretty much the stanza pretty much on his whole promo. Was loyalty. That was the basis of the promo, man. And he's talking about loyalty and how loyal he is to the Young Bucks because he came to AEW because of them. He talked about how he's traveled the world and won gold all over the world and everywhere he's went with Red Dragon, and that's loyalty. And then he talked about how you know, this trios tournament, and he says to the Young Bucks, you know, if you guys are going to be in this tournament and you're not going to choose me, you're not going to choose Kyle because we're not medically cleared, and if you're not going to choose Bobby, then you're not loyal, pretty much. And and then he said to them that so if they're not going to choose Bobby, they're not going to be able to be in the tournament. The Young Bucks kind of looked at him sideways like, what? And then he was like, no, let me rephrase my wording better. He says, you guys are not going to be physically capable of making it to the trios tournament. And they
started beating their ass.
Yeah. Fish put Nick in a chokehold. O'Reilly hit a chop block on Matt. Adam Cole super kicked him. They whooped their ass, but they didn't whoop that ass like I was expecting.
Hell out of them.
And like, yeah, I mean, like Adam Cole talks so much about loyalty, and I really love, you know, how, you know, obviously a hardcore professional wrestling fan would understand, you know, the whole thing about loyalty. A lot to do with that is Adam Cole remembering that the Young Bucks kicked him out of Bullet Club. Exactly. So they're not loyal to him. You know what I mean? But Red Dragon and Red Dragon was. So I really like that touch. But I just like it wasn't the moment I expected it to be. You know?
Exactly.
You know, and I mean, like, we've gone so long without trios titles at this point. If you needed to save these trios tournaments for Full Gear to let it simmer even more, so be it. You know what I mean?
Man.
Because I would rather wait until early November, But not even that, because we'd start seeing the trios tournament in like October anyway. So, you know,
Exactly.
I
It
would
won't be that far
rather,
long.
yeah, I would rather see that than a segment like this with the biggest team, or the biggest two teams, or the biggest two trios rather, in either Omega and the Bucks or Hangman and the Bucks and the Undisputed. I would rather like to see that be taken care of a little bit better than if it means that the titles have to get pushed back another pay-per-view.
Exactly. Exactly.
But yeah, I like I said, they beat their ass, but they didn't
Well,
not
yeah.
like I thought. Not how I would have booked it. Not how I would
No,
have booked it.
it's really not. I would have them not maybe not Nexus level shit, but damn near close.
Yeah, I would have had them like beat the shit out of the Young Bucks to like
Oh yeah.
where they're off TV for like at least 2 to 3 weeks, man.
Mm-hmm.
I would have liked to see something like that, and then they come back, they get their ass whooped again, and then that's when you bring out Hangman. You know,
Yeah.
uh,
Hell
but
yeah, man.
uh, I don't know, man. I don't know. Eh, it kind of felt a little underwhelming, man. Right as they went outside, grabbed a chair, put it around Matt's neck. Uh, then Hangman came out. That was really cool. He
That was
chased him off.
awesome.
He came down with a pipe and chased him off, and he helped Matt Jackson up. He helped him up. Huge fucking pop, as
Oh,
I said there
massive.
would be. And that was a cool moment, but the whole like turn I thought was
Or
kind
it's just
of like half-assed. I thought it was very
exactly.
half-assed.
They kind of just said, "All right, go out there and then just turn." And it's like, damn, could I at least built it up a little more? Fuck. Especially when these guys
Definitely.
just weren't on TV for a good minute, and they just come back and just do that just randomly.
Yeah,
I don't
definitely.
know,
It was kind
man.
of like, huh?
Yeah, yeah. I was just like, now, all right, I
Mm,
guess.
yeah. I don't know, man. I wasn't really a fan of it. I was really a fan of the Hangman shit, but
Oh yeah,
I would kind of like to see a last-minute swerve where the Bucks are. Uh, I would like to see a last-minute swerve where maybe the Bucks are like, all right. I think we're gonna go with Hangman, and then Kenny comes back. He's like, hey guys, we're gonna do the trios, right? And then they're kind of like, yeah,
yeah.
right.
They were gonna choose you the whole time, like
Another
literally.
thing I
Hmm.
would like, sorry to cut you off, but another thing I would like is Kenny helping those three win the belts. I would like
That would
that
be
too.
awesome. That would be a cool way to do it.
hmm But what were you gonna say?
Uh, what the fuck was I gonna say? Oh damn
My bad, bruh.
it. You good, bro? You good? What the hell was I gonna say? Oh yeah, did you watch BT?
I did. I did.
Okay, because I saw that clip of Hangman where he goes up to their locker room and knocks.
hmm
Hmm. I think I think you might be right in a way where it might not end up being Hangman. I don't know why I'm feeling that, but I feel like not yet. And if it is, like you said, I would love for Kenny to help them win those trios titles, man.
But see, that's the weird thing because, like, you know, we can sit here and say like, oh, it's gonna be a last minute swerve, but then at the end of the day, like, they gotta kind of hurry up and announce the bracket.
Yeah,
Which is
exactly,
another thing
dude.
why this kind of just feels all rushed, man. It doesn't. It doesn't feel like it flowed into and worked into everything, and everything worked itself out. It kind of just
No,
feels like this is being placed on top. You know what I mean? It's kind of like,
exactly.
you know.
Like, thing is, they just announced the trios titles on a random episode of Dynamite. Like, they could have announced and shown trios titles at All Out. Like, yeah,
hmm
right after All Out, we're gonna start this tournament for these. Get ready. That would have been awesome. They just thrown up
Yeah.
a graphic on a random episode of Dynamite, and we're like, "Yep, we got these things finally." It's like, damn, this all just does feel like you said, just rushed. Don't even got a bracket yet. Like, damn, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah, I would really like I would really like if they showed I would really like if they showed that at All Out and they
Yeah,
said that it was going to culminate at Full Gear,
exactly.
you know. Yeah, I would really like that. I would really like that a lot.
Definitely, definitely.
Yeah, so that was the Young Bucks turn. That was the the Red Dragon turn or the Undisputed Era turn
Yeah,
on the Bucks, and it was a little underwhelming. The Hangman moment was really cool, but yeah, like Sherkay said on BTE, we got this moment where Hangman knocks on a door and they let him in, and right as he was about to say something, it cut off. So that was
hmm
really
that was
cool.
awesome.
That was really
I
cool.
love to do that.
Yeah, I really like that a lot. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. But yeah, it's like as much as we would like to see like the Bucks have some kind of like some kind of swerve implemented in this, it's kind of they kind of gotta hurry up and announce this shit because we're
Yeah, I only
27
got
days away
time.
from All Out, man. So we got like 4 Dynamites, I believe, left.
Yeah,
One, one, two, three, four. Yeah, and after this Wednesday, it's gonna be 3. So
so
it's gonna be really interesting. It's gonna be really interesting to
exactly.
see. But I mean, they haven't announced a bracket. They haven't done a match. They haven't done
Yes,
anything. Which
exactly.
I would say, you skip you skip this tournament now, like we were just saying. You announce it at All Out, and then you pretty much say, we're not going to do qualifying matches because these trios have waited long enough. You know what I mean? We're just going
Yeah,
to throw every single trio we have in a big ass tournament. You know what I mean? And
exactly.
it's going to culminate over the whole month of September and October. And at Full Gear, you're going to see the finals. The finals to
Exactly.
this trios match. So I would like to see I would like to see something like that instead of. I mean, my God, man, good Lord, we're
Pretty
episodes of
close.
Dynamite left, man, and there's not been
Exactly.
a single thing announced.
They're about to make the schedule for that weekend, bro. That's how close it is.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have to find somebody to take them bitches.
I'm dead. Yeah, bro, but yeah, very interesting, man. Very interesting. I don't know what's gonna happen, man. But yeah, I thought the turn was a little underwhelming. Larry said that it was underwhelming because it was abrupt. I definitely feel that. I definitely
Definitely.
feel that, man.
Definitely.
Next we got Christian Cage. Tony Schiavone stopped him on his way into the building, and he started asking him about Jungle Boy, and Christian says, uh, something about, I think it was this week. He said, I can't believe Jungle Boy got so personal with me.
Oh
I would
yeah.
never bring it to that level. But since he
Fucking
wants
cool.
to, and then he started mentioning something. He started mentioning something about just pieces of crap or pieces of shit that he was raised by or something like that.
Yeah.
But it was really funny. And this man, Jungle Boy, is fucking driving like Blueface in the fucking arena. Bro just flies. Bro, he
Oh,
flew into that
flying.
damn arena. Hit jams on the brakes. You hear the tires burn out, and luckily the security guards got to him before he got to Christian Cage, man. But he
They
was
about to
wearing a
go off,
shirt that
bro.
said Christian Cage is a pussy.
Love it, bro. Love it. They gotta put that shit up on Pro Wrestling Tees.
They really do. I wonder if they could sell that.
I mean, I don't think so. It's their own website. You know what I mean?
That is true.
It technically wouldn't be connected to AEW like on a company level. You know what I mean?
Definitely. Definitely, man. So, yeah. Oh yeah, another week of just development. You know, we don't got to see these guys in a promo capacity every week, but as long as we see some development in the story, I can appreciate it. As long as there's not radio silence and there's still something that happened, you know, I can appreciate that. But next, we got Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter versus Thunderstorm.
Yeah.
Thunder Rosa comes out wearing a shirt that says "Sandbagging since 2014." That's not a good thing.
Shirt. Exactly.
Uh,
You don't proudly announce that.
Yeah, definitely. That definitely wouldn't be my first move. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking, man. I don't know what she was thinking wearing that. I don't know what she was thinking wearing that, man. But this, well, I don't know if I'm assuming this was a product of Madison Rayne, because I know this was her first. I know this was her first night in her coaching position. But this was damn good. This was damn good. It's like,
good match.
Wow, it's amazing to see. It's amazing to see some. It's amazing to see some development in this division. It's not like they don't have the talent or anything. The talent's there. You know what I mean? The talent's there. It's just they don't use them.
Exactly.
And it sucks. It sucks, but we're, you know, hopefully we're at a point now where, hopefully we're at a point now where she is able to help these women a lot more and kind of just let them do their thing, man, because that is exactly what they need to do. Because this was great. This was fast paced. It was good. Yeah, it was just overall just a really good showcase for the women, and they lost. Thunder Rosa or Thunderstorm lost. They lost. Thunder Rosa losing on TV.
God.
They went for a Tony Storm went for a hip attack, and I believe Britt moved Thunder Rosa in the way, and Tony Storm hit Thunder Rosa with the hip attack, and then I believe they ended up curb stomping Tony.
Yeah.
And put him away, man. So I would really like to see this go in the direction of kind of getting Britt Baker out of the division, or out of the title picture.
Yeah.
Out of the title picture, and moving towards a Thunder Rosa heel turn and on Tony Storm, I think would be really nicely done. Because I really wouldn't want to see them go the route of Britt. I really wouldn't want to see them go the route of Baker going babyface.
No, God.
I wouldn't like to see that at all. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I kind of think it's going towards a Thunder Rosa heel turn, and I honestly don't hate that. I don't hate that. I think it'd be something. No worries.
Go ahead.
I wouldn't hate it, man. I wouldn't hate it.
I get what you mean, man. Exactly. It'd be a much better direction than this shit, man. It's a sandbag, and at least the sandbagging, you know, wearing the shirt and shit, would make a little more sense as a heel. She a whole ass baby face. Talking about how I fucking know self for people. Come on, bro. You ain't. It don't work for Osprey, bro. It ain't gonna work for you either.
Definitely, bro. Definitely, man. But
exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. I really would like to see this kind of go in the direction, like I said, where Rosa turns heel and Britt Baker kind of steps out of the women's title picture for a little bit. And I would think she would beat Toni Storm, because I would think they would kind of want to give her a little bit of a longer run with the women's title. and just kind of see what she could do with it. Because I think at that point she could have some really good matches with I was gonna say Candace. Or some really good matches with Athena. Some really good matches with Ruby. I think would be really cool. Good lord, who else do they have in this division? I know Statlander, but I feel Logan said it in the comments. He feels that one of them will take the belt from Jade at All Out, and I could totally see that.
Definitely.
But yeah, I would like to see something like that, man. So
Exactly, man. Exactly. Definitely. Way better direction than good old babyface sandbagging Rosa.
definitely, man. But next, they played this video package of Sammy Guevara and Ty Conti.
Yeah.
Yeah, them
That
getting
happened.
married, announcing their marriage, and after this, I don't know why. I thought Tony Khan knew better. I genuinely thought he knew better. Apparently not. I really don't give a shit. Good for them. Why am I seeing this on TV? But afterwards, Eddie Kingston was in the back, and he challenged Sammy Guevara to a match at All Out.
Man, that was random and kind of pointless.
Yeah.
Like,
Why? You threw him off a cage. I mean, he didn't do nothing crazy to you. So I don't know where that comes from. I don't know why that was made, but like I said, he threw Guevara off a cage. So wouldn't it make more sense for Guevara to challenge him? But it's like, even with that, didn't he just wrap up his feud with Chris Jericho? So I would assume that means he wrapped up his feud with the rest of the guys, right? I guess not.
Apparently not, man. Apparently not. Like I said, it would make more sense for Guevara to attack him. If anything, kind of do what they did on Wednesday and have, Eddie Kingston interrupt that little showing of the wedding and shit, and either this week or next week or whenever you want to do it, have Sammy attack him. And be like, yeah, well, I want a match with you. Still don't get why there's got to be a match between these two, but at least that would make a little more sense than just Kingston just wanting a match. For what? Why?
Yeah.
I don't get it, man.
Yeah, I definitely feel you, bro. I definitely feel you. That was kind of, I was like, oh, okay, that's a fucking sleeper.
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, that happened. I still don't know why. Speaking of things that I don't know why happened, Powerhouse Hobbs has his first singles match. No longer affiliated with Team Taz. Before this, Taz got on commentary and said that Team Taz is done, and he wishes all of them the best, but he doesn't want to deal with any of this bullshit anymore.
Damn.
Damn.
R.I.P. Team Taz.
That group had so much potential. So
Especially
much potential.
The trios titles coming in the fold. That either made room for them in a trios division, obviously, or in the tag division. Come on. This was the wrong time to break them up.
It really was. It really was. I mean, dude, imagine you keep Brian Cage in the group, or even if you don't keep Brian Cage in the group, imagine you add somebody and you have whoever said person is, Starks and Hobbs, and then you still have Hook as the FTW champion, kind of just doing his own thing. You know what I mean? Because I don't really basing off Hookhausen. I don't really like him in a tag team. You know what I mean?
Really
so.
don't.
You know, get somebody that fits kind of with Solo could even be one. He used to team with Ricky Starks, but Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs, get somebody that kind of fits in there, whoever that may be, and have them be a trio. It literally was the perfect time. And how about this? Even if there is no trios, even with the trios having to go fight for the trios titles and not the tag titles, this opens them up for a prime spot for those tag team championships.
Exactly, man. Exactly. So it's like, why would you break them up now? It made no sense.
Zero.
Zero
Zero
fucking
fucking
sense,
sense,
man.
man. Yeah. He has a squash match. Um, he has a squash match, and afterwards Ricky Starks comes out and tries fighting him, but they kind of fought for a little bit, and then Powerhouse Hobbs just gave him a spine buster, and that was pretty much the end of that. I still don't know why any of this is a thing. I don't know why this group is broken up.
Why have they already got the Hobbs presentation right, but they can't get the Wardlow presentation right? I don't get it,
What the
man.
fuck?
I don't get it. Hobbs had a dope ass presentation. What the fuck's going on with Wardlow? Don't make
Seriously.
sense, man.
Yeah,
Don't
he had
make
a he had a whole thing where he was doing his pose. He was doing his Eddie Guerrero like pose,
sense.
and he was you know, the little Cody's chandelier came up, and he was under it. Like, that shit was sick. Why is fucking Wardlow coming out like Goldberg, man? Why?
Exactly, bro. Why? That shit don't make sense.
Come on, TK. Come on. Do not get rattled because of Triple H, bro. Like, bro, this is what brought
Please
you to the
don't.
dance in the first place. You know what I
Do
mean?
your own
Especially
thing,
with
bro.
all these reports of him having a hard time as of late because of competition. Bro, TK, come on now.
Bro, you were built on this shit. Come on.
Come on. Don't let these motherfuckers spook you now. You know
Turn
what I mean?
NXT to NXT 2.0, bro. You got this.
Honestly, do not let them rattle you because of a couple good weeks of television and them bringing back people. Oh well.
Exactly. Keep
You
doing your
got
own thing.
you got such a good roster. Believe in them.
Oh yeah.
You don't
Please.
need you don't need anybody they're bringing back. Even if it is a Gargano and a Wyatt, would it have been nice to have them? Absolutely. Do you need them?
Yeah.
No.
No.
You don't need them. But would you have loved to have guys like that?
Yeah.
You bet your ass. You bet your ass. But, you know, believe in the guys you got, because the guys you got are damn fucking good, man.
Damn good.
Yeah. We got a Miro and a Darby Allin package. Kind of both about the House of Black. So, why do I feel this is aiming towards a trios match at All Out with Miro, Sting, Darby, and the House of Black?
God damn it. I love Darby. I love the coffin match. Why does every one of his feuds have to end in a coffin match? Dude,
Yeah,
do a different match. Come on.
definitely, man, definitely see why that frustrates people. I mean they're good, but it's like,
Yeah, they're fun.
goddamn.
Bruh, do something else extreme. He's creative as hell. Do something.
Definitely,
I don't
bro.
get it.
Definitely. Afterwards, we got Christian Cage versus Matt Hardy. Christian Cage beat Matt Hardy, and Luchasaurus would come out and scare Christian Cage away. So that was that. Jungle Boy would come out and scare Christian Cage away. Not Luchasaurus. Yes, but yeah, that was that. Yeah, like I said, more development in the story, and yeah,
I like to see it.
definitely, bro, definitely. And next we got. Oh, I love talking about these every week. We got highlights from Rev Pro of a Pac title defense. Wow.
Dude, what the fuck is the point of that damn title, bro?
Man, I love talking about this shit every week. Dude.
Why? Why was this thing created?
My guess is as good as yours, bro. What the fuck, bro? At that point, you should have just called it an AEW Dark Championship.
Bro, you might as well.
Because they show us highlights on Dynamite. They show the full match on Dark. It's the Pac is the AEW Dark World Champion.
Bro, really is. What the hell was the point of that title? You should not have created that title. Same way you shouldn't have created the TBS title. Especially in the future when your roster gets smaller, you're gonna have to get rid of something, man. Because, come on.
I almost regret chanting, "You deserve it," at Pac at Forbidden Door, because he does not deserve this.
No, you don't deserve this. I want to see him on TV with that title.
This dude is one of the best champions in modern wrestling, and he's stuck getting 30-second highlight clips on Dynamite from Rev Pro. Are you
Literally.
fucking kidding me?
I don't know.
Come on, bro.
I don't know if it's AEW. Get this man on TV. I don't give a fuck. Either tell him to come to work or put him on the show. One of the two.
Unfucking believable. Unbelievable. Next, we got Ethan Page. He's talking about, this should be Pac, on here screaming over fucking TV time.
Exactly.
This should be Pac here on TV, but we got Ethan Page screaming about TV time and how he doesn't fucking get any, like Pac, who's actually holds a championship in the company and still struggles to get more than 30 seconds more than a Rev Pro highlight video against whoever the fuck he's facing in England. Good lord. Good fucking lord. All Atlantic Championship. All Atlantic Championship, man. He needs to be in America too. At that point you should have just called it the UK Championship. The AEW UK title.
Literally. Because it's the only place it's ever is. The hell.
And the worst part is, just like all things in wrestling, there are people that defend this trash.
Oh, people love it.
That is one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. A championship that you can only defend overseas.
Dumbest idea in the world.
Yeah. How about there's a fucking U.S. flag right in the front of the championship? How about that?
Oh, bro, that shit. What the hell are they doing with that man, bro? I don't get it.
Me neither, man. So Ethan Page is here screaming about TV time and this and that, and Stokely Hathaway comes out. No, man, unless I missed it. Let me know if you heard anything, man. Did you hear them with any mention of America Top Team?
Dude, none in the slightest. They didn't bring up nobody. At least that I heard.
I didn't either, man. I didn't either. So I thought that'd be a interesting point to bring up because Larry had tweeted at me during the show that Sky was injured, and dude, I didn't even hear about that.
I didn't hear that. I had no clue. God damn.
I genuinely had no clue that Scorpio Sky was injured.
No fucking clue, man. Genuinely.
What the fuck? What the fuck, bro? So, Stokely Hathaway comes out. Ethan Page starts yelling at him. Stokely says, calm down. He kind of put his hand up, kind of like waved his hand at him, telling him to calm down. He whispered something in his ear. Ethan Page kind of smiled. He handed him his business card. Stokely got out of the ring and stood with his back to Ethan Page, and Ethan Page walked right next to him, and they walked up the ramp together. So it looks like we're getting something so far that includes Stokely Hathaway, Ethan Page, and Lee Moriarty. So
he's doing some good, and Hathaway sent out a tweet. It was a picture of him, Page, and Moriarty with, I think it was like two more silhouettes. So he's building something, man, and I like it, man. I really like it.
That'd be interesting. It's gonna be
Yeah.
interesting. My thing is, first of all, again, why is there no mention of America
At
Top
all.
Team here? There's no mention of Scorpio Sky being injured. There's no mention of Dan Lambert. My second thing is, can we get a fucking segment where Jade Cargill fires him or something? Like,
Like, Bro's doing his own thing. What the hell's going on with him and Jade? I don't fucking know.
like, bro, Tony Khan needs to learn. Tony Khan really needs to learn how to tie up loose ends, bro. He is
He's
so
really.
bad with that, man.
Oh, he's terrible with that.
Um, tie up some fucking loose ends. Brings me to my next point. Anna Jay. I'm looking at Anna Jay. I'm looking at fucking Anna Jay here on this little Dynamite, bro. No mention of her being in the fucking Dark Order. Like,
Literally ever.
tie up the loose ends. Did she quit? Show me a segment of her walking out on them. Show me a breakup. Show me something, man. This reminds me of in 2014 when the Wyatt family just broke up and there was like no fucking mention of it other than Eric Rowan not being with the Authority, but Luke Harper was. But there was never a mention of a breakup, and Bray Wyatt was just doing his own thing. Like, we get it, there's supposed to be this mysterious Bayou family, but you need to let your audience know something. Something.
We don't know shit. We don't know shit about this Stokely Hathaway situation. Is he with Jade? Is he not? Is he having multiple people? Is Jade a part of that group? What the fuck?
What the fuck, bro? I don't know, man. It looks like he's pretty much forming his own diamond mine.
Which is cool.
Definitely, man. Definitely. I hope everybody gels well together in the group because
Exactly.
Ethan Page and Lee Moriarty kind of sounds a little weird. I mean, I'm willing to see how they gel because they may sound weird together, but the way it may come off on TV could be completely different. But I hope
that.
Yeah, but another thing I hope that they're not just throwing these people together with the common goal of everybody has nothing to do.
Exactly. So let's just put them all in the same group so they can just use them all at the same time. I hope that's not it because I think it's obviously definitely a part of it, but I hope it's not the whole reason.
Definitely, bro. But we get this backstage segment where Anna Jay's screaming in the back about how she's gonna choke everyone out, and then she just starts choking some random guy in the back out as she's standing there with 2.0.
Should have been me. Goddamn.
Should have been me.
Should have been me.
Next up, we got the dumpster match. This was, I didn't hate it.
No, I really didn't hate it. It was bad.
Yeah, I didn't hate it as much as I hated that Braun Strowman and fucking Kalisto dumpster match.
You see the fucking padding in the damn thing. Oh, that shit. That shit was so bad. That was bad. Let's say so badass. I meant to say so bad.
Shit was badass, man. But the Acclaim came out and started rapping, and Max Caster, I love Max Caster, bro. He said something to the Ass Boys. He said, "We make the Ass Boys retire like Vince McMahon or something like that."
Shit was dope.
That got a huge ooh and ah from the crowd. Mm-hmm. So, it was really good. It was a really good dumpster match. They zip tied the dumpster closed and pushed them off at the end, and the Acclaim won. So, It was it was a fun little dumpster match, man. It was harmless. It was harmless.
Exactly.
It was just it was just a fun match, man. It really was. I enjoyed it.
Definitely, man. Definitely. The thing I will say about the ass boys, the gun club, you really can use them in that role to where it would make most people look like shit. But since they kind of suck anyway, it doesn't really matter. They're perfect
Definitely.
in that role, man. They really are.
Yeah, 100%. 100%, man. Yeah, Claudio talking about his match with Takeshita on Battle of the Belts.
Yeah.
That was a really good promo. That was a really good promo considering the fact that he has been told for more than half of his career that he cannot cut a promo and engage with the audience. He was so badass in that promo. He said he's going to beat Kenoshi Takeshita because he's Claudio goddamn Castagnoli. I love it.
Bro.
I
That
love
shit's
it.
dope. You love it.
Next was the main event. Wheeler Yuta versus Chris Jericho, and if Jericho beats him, or sorry, if Yuta beats Jericho, he gets the World Championship match, man. So the JAS came out with Jericho, well, just 2.0 came out with Jericho, and right as the match was about to start, Claudio came out to be in Wheeler Yuta's corner. So I like that touch. Wheeler Yuta did not fall into dumb babyface syndrome. So
exactly. Let me just go out there by myself while I got all these dudes.
Yeah, I really like that touch. These two wrestled an okay match. I mean, it was nothing spectacular, but it was okay for what it was, man. It was okay for what it was. And the one thing I didn't like was Wheeler Yuta tapping out.
I didn't like that.
You're a part of the Blackpool Combat Club, like, and Jericho did the lion tamer to him. So he put his knee right on his fucking head, and he's just wrenching it back. Love that. I love that version of the Walls of Jericho, man. The lion tamer. I love it, and yeah, I don't understand that whatsoever. I really don't.
No, not at all.
Dude, you're in the fucking Blackpool Combat Club. If you train with Bryan Danielson,
you ain't tapping to Chris Jericho.
No, and that's not a knock on Jericho. I mean, it's no shame to lose to Chris Jericho, but like, come on now. Come on.
Yuta's role in that company, in that group. Nobody in that group should be tapping at all. Period.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And he lost via submission. I would have liked to see him lose via knockout.
Exactly.
I would Jericho, kayfabe wise, probably is cutting off a lot of his breathing, putting his knee on his neck. Yeah. So it makes all the sense in the world for Wheeler Yuta, especially in his role. It makes the most sense for him to pass out.
Exactly. Just ignore it till he just passes out.
Can't anymore. Yep.
Exactly. That was awesome. Or the Judas effect does go right at the neck. So maybe he fucking... I hate that fucking move. It's so stupid, but maybe he's in that for the longest time, manages to get out. Jericho still hits him right there, and that just knocks him right out. Knocks the wind out of him. Maybe something like that. Anything but a tap, bro.
Did you see Bobby Lashley's little Judas effect tonight?
I don't think I noticed.
That shit was sick. Tommaso Ciampa put his leg up to kick him. Bobby Lashley caught his leg and did the Judas effect to him. Bro, that shit looked like it hurt, man. That was great.
Like, some moves look better on different sized guys. Like, I always say Superman punch looks better on smaller guys. And I think a move like the Judas effect would look better on a bigger guy like the Bobby Lashley.
You know who has a cool one as well? Remember Andrade's
Oh,
where he would
definitely.
like do the big boot and then hit that little Judas effect after.
Yeah, that
Remember
shit.
Charlotte started doing it and hers was like so hot ass. Remember that?
Yeah, you either gotta be strong as hell or fast as hell. You can't be
Oh,
slow and just
that is the
normal.
complete
Exactly.
opposite of Chris Jericho.
Literally, bro. Bro is just old and slow. Not that he sucks, but it's just. But come on, bro. You can't do that. You can't do that quick ass, tough ass move with your old ass. That's why I love the fucking the
Code
code breaker,
breaker.
because he just puts his weight down on him and just hits him with the knees. Perfect move for a guy his age.
And I
Maybe
would
young
like
Jericho
to.
could use the Judas effect.
And I know he didn't want to. I know he wanted something completely different, you know, because that's just how he is. He likes to reinvent himself. But if you wanted to reinvent yourself, he already kind of had a New Japan version of the code breaker.
Yeah,
You know,
where you
that
get the
running
sliding
code
move.
breaker.
Yeah,
And that shit was
like
sick.
that.
I like that better than the actual code breaker.
Oh, same, 100%. But the Judas effect, the move itself on the right person is dope as hell, but Jericho's old ass, it ain't it, bro. It ain't it. Bro, just, or fucking like Cena's lightning punch, like,
Oh, the
bro.
lightning fist.
Yeah, that's what it was. A
That was
lightning
raw as
fist.
hell.
Oh, bro, like, don't do that, bro. Don't do that. His old ass fucking trying to whip his arm back like he's fucking young.
Bro trying to move around like he's fucking. We're trying to move around like he's Kyle O'Reilly and shit.
Bro, I'm telling
The
you,
fuck?
bro, it's fucking Chris Jericho. I think it'd be hard for young Chris Jericho to pull that move off. Let alone old Chris Jericho.
Yeah, man. So that was the week of AEW. Rampage was kind of
Pointless.
yeah.
Yeah,
And that Battle of the Belts, I genuinely did not hear a single peep from that show.
we could actually
Um,
about it.
Smackdown.
Oh yeah.
You heard that correctly. We got
Okay.
something to talk about on Smackdown.
Oh,
Two things.
Oh, two things.
I'm hearing that Shayna Baszler had a resurgence on SmackDown.
Wow. That is nice to hear, man.
Another
That's nice
thing.
to hear.
Nakamura got a clean win over Ludwig. Fuck.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah. I can't take him seriously.
And another thing,
Literally.
Ricochet picked up a clean victory in the
Wow.
SmackDown opener against
Wow.
Happy.
Pete Corbin. Good lord. Wow, people getting wins. Look at that. And it opened with a match. Wow.
It did. It did.
Good
But
lord.
obviously, what we are here to talk about is at the end of the show, Roman Reigns is cutting his promo, as he does every single week.
Mhm.
And he's cutting his promo, and out comes Drew McIntyre to confront him. And right as Drew gets to about the end of the ramp, we hear and see the owl. And we see the evil chick standing there, and we hear the music. The
Dude,
old
that shit's dope.
Karrion Kross Fall and Pray music.
Man, that shit heat. They gotta re-upload that on Spotify, bro.
Oh my god, did they delete that one? What the fuck?
Probably. I think I added one on my playlist. Let me check. They probably did. Cause I didn't see it for a minute. I swear I had it in one of my playlists. Oh, and yep, it's not there. Yeah, they removed it. God,
Oh,
why is
fuck.
that a thing?
Yeah. So we hear the music. We see Scarlet. We see the owl coming towards us, you know, on his Tron. Wow. You
That
know
shit was
what?
dope.
These fucking assholes on Ringside Collectibles, they're some real motherfuckers. Let me tell you guys. So, afterwards, I say to myself, I say, okay, if Cross is going to be back, you know, I never wanted to get the Cross figure because he sucked when the figure started hitting stores. So I was like, I'm gonna pass on it. So this motherfucker comes back, right? The whole time, this Elite Karrion Kross figure has been $6 on Ringside Collectibles. So I say, okay, shit. Let me go on there and let me see. I might grab it. You know, I was thinking about it. I wasn't immediately going to go, but I'm like, if it's $6, let me hop on this before they do mark it up. They fucking marked that shit up to $12. I was like, you motherfuckers. I know damn well.
Assholes.
Man, I was excited to get that. I was excited to rob their ass and get that shit for $6. I really was.
Your ass, bro. That shit ain't right, bro.
I really was. That shit was not okay. But
I would probably rather have a bald Cross figure than whatever hair they're gonna make.
Yeah, which is why I was thinking about getting it, because it was the one where he's bald and it comes with the trench coat.
That's sick, yeah.
His first Elite. And then when I was going figure hunting today, I seen the Elite Scarlet, but I didn't get it.
No need yet.
Yeah, definitely not yet, man. So, yeah, I was like, what the fuck? That shit was not okay.
Assholes.
Because I love when Ringside does that, man. When they got figures up there for like $6, you know what I mean? If it's somebody that I like want, you know what I mean? But like, you know, obviously I didn't want them too bad, but I still like wanted them, man. Like I love getting them shits for like $8, man. That's great.
Oh yeah, bro. That's really always great.
So anyway, back to this shit. So Smackdown, like I said, ends, and as Drew McIntyre turns up to look at Scarlett, like what the hell? As soon as the camera pans to Roman Reigns to get his reaction, Karrion Kross starts beating the holy hell out of Drew McIntyre.
Hell yeah.
I love it. I love it. Kross is back, and it is a beautiful, beautiful thing to see.
Oh, I love it. That shit's awesome.
It really is, man. It really is. I hear a lot of things being said, man, about Karrion Kross. I hear a lot of things being said about Drew McIntyre challenging him for one of his belts, Roman, and Kross challenging Roman for the other one.
Yeah.
I don't know how true that is, man, but it should be interesting. Be interesting. Yeah, I don't really know. It's kind of weird that they just kind of put him there now.
Yeah.
You know?
That's the thing. And like, it's just already. Like, I definitely get he wants to make a splash and it's working, but like, how is this going to affect the next couple months of TV? Is it going to make it sloppy? Is it going to make it more focused? It's something that time we'll have to see.
Another thing, is it something that's going to mess up Karrion Kross?
Exactly.
Because does Triple H... What does Triple H want for those belts? Does he want them to be defended separately? Does he want that? Does he want Roman to drop the belts? Does he want Roman to keep the belts? Is he gonna have Kross lose his first match back?
Combine them? Is he gonna split them? I heard rumors that he's more for splitting them, which I like.
That's what I've been hearing too.
It's like, what's the end game here? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, that's my thing. What's the end goal with all this?
Definitely, bro. Definitely. But Kross is back in WWE, and it is a crazy, crazy thing to see, man.
That shit was nuts, bro. Kind of weird seeing the man with hair, man, but it's awesome seeing him back, man. It's gonna be dope having him on TV again. He get to make the jokes. He's just cool to have on TV. He really is.
Definitely, bro. Definitely.
And I'm telling you, bro, I need that Cody Rhodes Karrion Kross interaction one day in the future, bro. I gotta
Cody
get it.
is gonna be scared shitless of that,
Bro.
man.
No, please. Don't hurt my family. Oh, bro.
If WWE gets very talent heavy again, I could see Cody Rhodes going right back to AEW, man.
Oh, bro. If they get all these people, if they get people like Andrade back, they ain't focusing on Cody, bro. Triple H will do what's like, smart for his business, obviously, but he's going to use his favorites over him. You know what I mean? He's going to use the Garganos, the Champas, the Andrades, if he gets them over Cody. And Cody ain't going to be too happy about that. He's
No.
going to come crawling back to his home.
Guys,
Guys,
please.
I'm back. I was just there to infiltrate. You know what I mean? Just, what? Bro, what are you talking about? You left in bad terms with Tony Khan. Oh, I did? Oh, I don't
I don't
remember
remember.
that. He is the type to say that type of shit.
I can't even remember what I was mad about.
Bro, I'd say
Lying
exactly
ass.
that. I don't remember what I was mad about, man. I'm sorry, TK. Cuts to 2 years later, he leaves again.
So, this show opens up with Bailey, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky. They're cutting a promo. I love how just like Bailey's got like that Chris Jericho comedy to her where it's like goofy, but like
But
she takes herself so seriously. It's just fucking
works.
great.
Exactly, I love it.
She messed up and called Dakota Kai Dakota Sky. And then she says to the audience, she says, if you stupid people would shut up and let me think. Bro, that shit was so funny, bro.
I'm dying laughing at that shit. That shit was
Well,
great,
shut up
bro.
and let me think. I was like,
Bro.
damn.
They got ass.
I love Bailey. I miss seeing Bailey around, man. I miss seeing Bailey around. She's got a promo here just talking about how it's criminal that she was the only one to see anything in Dakota and Io.
Mm-hmm.
So, and Asuka, Alexa Bliss come out, and Bianca Belair comes out after them to, stand up, this formidable trio, to stand up against Dakota Kai, Bailey, and Io. And they get in the ring, start talking a little bit. Bailey challenges them. I like that. The heel challenging the babyface.
I love to see it.
To a match at Clash at the Castle. And I like that because that can prolong it a little more before Bianca has to drop that belt to Bailey.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to prolong it a little more, which I like. And, yeah, man. Yeah, and then they, Bianca grabs a mic and says, you guys think you're in control, but tonight I feel like losing it, which is pretty cool. And then they all started brawling as Alexa Bliss just looks like such a badass, man.
Dude, like, I get that they're using Bliss and Asuka as, like, placeholder, like, the storyline placeholders to fight this faction until, they officially bring back Sasha and Naomi, but Bliss, bruh, you couldn't get anybody more legit to, try to combat that group. Fucking her garbage ass theme song having ass, her fucking it's Alexa Bliss, bruh. Come on, she ain't built for this side of the women's division, bruh. She just ain't.
She ain't badass, bro.
No, bruh. So it's just seeing her like that. I'm like, bruh, come on, bruh. Don't do this. Don't do this, man. But that kind of, it doesn't hinder it, but it kind of just is like weird to look at. You know what I mean? But I it's just a placeholder until those two come back officially on TV. But I was just like, bro, why is this woman here?
Definitely, bro. Definitely, man. Yeah. Tommaso Ciampa had a backstage interview saying that he was going to win the U.S. title for Harley Race, and Edge walks up backstage. Edge walks up backstage to Dominic and Ray. Dominic was absolutely fucking hilarious tonight, bro.
Bro,
So,
child.
Edge comes up to Ray and he says, "Look, man, I know you got this match tonight against Finn Balor, and I just want to let you know that, I got your back." And fucking Dominic's just staring a hole into Edge, trying to look so tough, but he just looks like an idiot.
Bro, you know what Dominic looked like?
Who's
You
that?
know, in the Incredibles, when the fucking kid gets kicked out of the car and he like rips the poster of Mr. Incredible off his wall. You look like the kid in that scene, bro, where he's looking up all pissed. He's like so unintimidating. Bro, it's Dominic, bro. The fuck?
Jesus. So Edge is like, Edge is like, "Dominic, are we good?" And fucking Ray's like, "Son, this is familia. I have known this man for 20 years." and Edge is like, "Dominic, it was an accident. It was an accident. I didn't mean to do that. Are we good?" And Dominic goes, "Yeah, we're good." And then he just pushes Edge, and Ray just starts fucking yelling at him like he forgot to do his chores. Like, bro.
That was fucking amazing, bro. Fucking Dominic's sad ass line talking about you're saying you knew him for 20. Man, you knew me for 25. Like, damn, bro.
It's like, "You know him for 20 years. You know me for 25. It's like, damn.
Damn, bro. Even your fucking dad has more care about Edge than your ass. Come on, bro.
God,
dude. I was dying laughing, bro.
He's like, "I can't believe you're siding with him over me."
Bro, what? Oh, bro.
It was an accident, bro. Like, Rhea pushed you, bro.
It was so obviously an accident. It's gonna be so stupid if he does join that faction. He's gonna look like a fucking idiot. Because this faction really coaxed his stupid ass into joining them. Because he's dumb. Dude, dude, I love his character. He's such a fucking idiot. We're getting pissed when it's obviously a fucking accident.
Oh, absolutely fucking hilarious, man. Absolutely hilarious. And then there was the match a little later. But next we got Seth versus Angelo Dawkins. I tweeted this out during the show, man. Angelo Dawkins is really good, man. A lot of people don't give him the credit that he deserves. A lot of people really don't. A lot of people
they're always focusing on Montez, bro. But Dawkins is great, man. He really is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's fantastic, bro. He's really fantastic. Yes. Montez Ford got kicked out pretty early in the match, which was really good. Because the match was kind of just littered with Seth fucking with him, and all the attention was on Montez Ford.
Exactly.
But he got kicked out of ringside because he jumped in the ring trying to fight Seth because Seth just kicked him in the head for no reason. And he left, and him and Angelo Dawkins proceeded to put on a decent low match for another 10 minutes. And Angelo... Man, like I said, man, I really fuck with Angelo Dawkins, man. I really think he's very underrated.
Hell yeah, bro. Truly, man. He really is, man. He's truly underrated, man. And I think Triple H knows that and he recognizes that, man. And that's the little shit I love about Triple H. He notices that everybody's looking at Montez Ford. So he's like, let's get some eyes on Dawkins, man. And he has commentary. We'll talk about that a lot, and I like that a lot.
Same. So next, so Seth obviously won, and that was pretty much that. Kevin Owens made his return, got a huge pop, and absolutely squashed Ezekiel. Ezekiel's on the show. I can care less. He's back, but Triple H did kind of have him get buried, so I fuck with that. I fuck with that a lot, and that part of it. Yeah, and I think he will be gone, but I love to see badass NXT Kevin Owens, man. That's one of my favorite versions of Kevin Owens. I don't really know what would be my favorite version of Kevin Owens. You know, I really did fuck with babyface Kevin Owens in the beginning of 2021. I like that version of Kevin Owens. That's probably between that and NXT, and then obviously the Chris Jericho Kevin Owens, the best friend Kevin Owens.
And then there was that one era of KO where he was like beefing with
Face of America.
Oh, That's the worst.
That's the
That
worst,
was done way
100%.
better, man. But he's had a lot of great iterations of himself, man. Even though they never always used him in a great way, he always found a way to make himself great, which is
So
always great.
I got a question for you. Which one would you say is the worst? Face of America Kevin Owens or that 2018 Summer Kevin Owens where Vince McMahon just gave up on him after his match with or no, that wasn't after. Actually, yeah. It kind of remember after his match with Jericho in
Yeah,
2017 at Mania
he gave
where
up
Vince
on him.
hated it and then
Hmm.
he was like booked like shit, but it got really bad in summer of 2018 where he was just getting where Vince just was giving him these absurd bumps to take against Braun Strowman every week.
Oh, fuck, man. I don't know which one is the worst. Backstage wise, it was obviously that 2018 one, but on TV wise, bro, that Face of America shit was god awful. They
It really
made the man
was.
shave his head. They had his
Shave his
shaved head
beard.
be his fucking Tron. Yeah, and his beard too. And it looks like they made him more pale for some reason.
Bro, like chubby Frankie Kazarian.
Oh, I'm dead. What the hell, bro? But I'd say on TV wise, definitely Face America. But backstage, they were fucking that man in 2018, bro. They really were.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
Yeah, I would agree with that. I would agree with that. I think from a character's perspective, the Face of America just did not fit him, and I just thought it was just a stupid gimmick.
Stupid, yeah.
Classic Vince stuff. Let's have a Canadian be the Face of America, just to garner some
Okay.
heat. Like, yeah, okay, who's
All
like,
right.
all right, whatever.
Ain't gonna give a
Um,
fuck.
but I would say the 2018 Kevin Owens, it wasn't the Kevin Owens that was bad. It was just how they were booking him. You know
Yeah,
what I
it was
mean?
just
Just like he was a jobber.
exactly.
But yeah, I would definitely agree with that. I think character wise, Face of America, and I think booking wise, that summer 2018 where Braun was throwing him off the ladder and then he buried him at SummerSlam in like 3 minutes for the
He was
briefcase.
getting buried, man, for no
Yeah.
reason.
Lose your weight or lose your spot. How horrible is that?
Man, who lost their spot in the end?
Damn. That's true. And Kevin Owens has got his back, so ha ha,
Uh,
motherfucker.
if I was KO, bro, I would 100% tweeted that.
Damn. Oh,
Look,
I would
KO.
too, bruh.
I would have dropped some heat, bro.
Yeah, man. So Owens buried the shit out of Ezekiel. I think this match got called off after the apron power bomb. It was nothing more than that. Him just beating the holy hell out of this man, and then Zeke got stretchered out.
Oh, no, not Zeke. All I'm saying, bro, where were his brothers, bro? His brothers just left him to get beat up out there, bro. They ain't even come out to help him. That shit ain't right.
Yeah, I love the difference in contrast here. When Vince was
Exactly.
around, Zeke was getting wins over KO, and KO was kind of turning into. I mean,
Like
he was like a
crazy.
serious comedy act on the show. Like
Yeah.
he was serious, but the shit overall was made as a comedy segment just to make,
Yeah.
just for people to laugh at KO and just KO going insane, and it was just corny Vince shit. And here, this was this was definitely put here as a fuck you. He is above this from Triple H.
Exactly, bro.
So
Exactly.
yeah.
Oh shit, you're going around October 3rd, Logan? Nice. Why not?
Really? My boys got me Raw tickets for October 3rd. Man, where are our tickets?
Yeah. I want to go to Raw.
Man, that's what's up, though. That's what's up.
That's dope, man. Hell
Good
yeah.
for you, man.
Dope. I hope it's a good show, man. I hope they do some cool shit.
Definitely,
Ooh.
bro. Definitely send us some pictures, bro. Definitely. I wonder.
Bro.
Send me some pictures of the tarps, man. I gotta see them. I gotta see them live in the flesh.
Man, you gotta go up, take them towers, bro. That's the best souvenir you can take from one of them.
Yeah. Logan, grab us a piece of tarp Grab us a piece of tarp. That's all I could ask for,
Bring a
please.
little pocket knife. Just cut a little piece of the tarp out.
Yeah,
Send
yeah,
it over,
man.
bro.
Absolutely.
Frame that
Absolutely.
shit.
So, Damian Priest.
Dude, I heard the song come out. My dumbass was like, "Oh shit, it's Edge." And I just look at the TV and I just see these two. I'm like, "Oh yeah, they use the song now."
Yeah, let's not talk about that. That is easily the biggest waste of a good theme song I've ever seen.
Oh, bro, ever. God damn. It's such a good song, and it's those two fucking idiots that come out to it. Technically, three idiots.
Yeah, and Dominic, because half the time they're dragging his ass out there, so
They
he's
were,
coming out to it too.
Yeah, bro's actually joining them soon. My God, it's
Oh
gonna
my
be
God.
worse.
Change the song, bruh. Change the
Please.
fucking song. Damian Priest and Finn Balor. I've seen a lot of people saying this was like a good Judgment Day promo. I thought this was just kind of mid like the other ones. I mean,
they're all the same. Yeah, I mean, it's like
we're gonna punish you. I'm the Punisher of the Judgment Day.
exactly. Fucking
And
Priest
then-
just acts tough, and then Finn just tries to act smart and cunning when this character is not smart and cunning. It's like,
Yeah, you can't be a smart character and you're in the Judgment Day. I'm sorry, man.
you really can't, bro. You wearing them tights, bro. You can't be smart, bro. You
Bro
wearing
out
damn
here,
thing
bro
with
out
shit on
here,
your eyes.
bro out here, bro. First of all, he fucking stole Hangman's Dark Order purple bandana. Bro out here wrestling in black leather pants, and on top of that, this man is out here wrestling in black Air Forces. You gotta be kidding me, man.
Bro raided everybody's closet. Bro raided fucking Paige's closet. Bro raided fucking someone in the Dark Order's closet. Probably Hangman. Bro raided fucking... Like, bro, what are you wearing, bro? You look stupid as fuck.
Man's really raided Miles Bridges' closet to get the black Air Forces, bro.
All that black Air Force shit, bro. Come on.
Like, bro, it's ass, dude. Just end the
It's
group,
so bad.
please. I
They're
can't. I really
horrible.
can't. I really
They're
can't with this
horrible in
group.
this state. The Judgment Day. Come on, bro. This shit's just ass. They all
Judgment Day.
include the Judgment Day. Finn. Priest.
Bro, please end this shit, man. Please end. And then they were playing a video package of Edge before they came out here.
Oh my God.
And I just, like, during the video package, he's a Finn, Damian, Rhea. Just trying to be all scary. Like, bro, ain't nobody scared of you, bro.
His old ass, bro. No, bro. The fuck? He's just gonna run past him again. Especially with all that dark ass clothes they wear. You can't see them with them fucking glasses on. You just see silhouettes.
Bro, please bring them damn glasses back, bro.
Bro, please.
That shit was goated.
That shit was amazing.
After this, they went to commercial. They played like 2 video packages, went to commercial, came back, and the other side was still playing. And they were just sitting in the ring with the other side playing for like 10 minutes.
Literally, bro.
Absolutely hilarious. I love when they do shit like that, and I notice it.
It's just so awkward for them because they just gotta stand there for 10 minutes with the fucking song playing.
Yeah.
And it
please
even
end this
sucks
group.
more when you're like a heel and you can't just go like talk to the crowd for like 10 minutes, you know what I mean? Because if you're a babyface, you could just be in character and just, you know, go near the crowd and just start talking to your fans and shit. With their characters, they kind of just have to stand there for fucking 10 minutes just...
Well, do what, remember when we were at Dynamite and FTR during commercial break was fucking talking shit to all the fans in the crowd?
Yeah, they could do that.
Oh, God. Somebody please need to take a video of fucking Damian Priest trying to be all cringy. Up the barricade.
Yes. Up the barricade. Like, bro, what? Like, goddamn, clear your fucking throat.
Please end this
cough
group,
drop,
dude.
son.
Please, man. This fucking group sucks. This group was not that good with Edge. This group sucks even harder. Please,
God
man.
damn,
Please.
these fucking
Or,
weirdos.
you know, if you need tag teams, bro, Sir K brought it up last week, man. Just give them their characters back. Like this
Exactly.
gothy, weirdo, emo
shit.
guy and girl group is just fucking
It's just
ass,
weird,
bro.
man. It's just weird. Like their original versions of themselves would actually fit in a cool group. You know what I mean? But this weird dark shit, it's just lame. It's funny.
It's honestly.
It's just it's laughable, man. Like seeing them talk like that and act like that and dress like that. They look. Come on, that ain't them. The fuck? That shit's hilarious. And bro,
Definitely.
they put Dominic in that clothing, bro. Bro, I hope he joins just so he could fucking dress like a fucking idiot with them.
That'll be the final nail in the coffin of the group, man. So,
bro.
Finn wrestles this match against Ray, and fucking, not only did we get a funny moment with Ray, but Damian Priest was trying to help Finn cheat and stuff, and I just hear Edge's music, and here he comes fucking running out there, running like Edge, bro. There's nothing like it, bro. There really is nothing like it. Bro, so he's fighting Damian Priest, and Ray's about to get the victory, and Rhea Ripley has Dominic on her shoulder, throws him down, grabs him by the hair, is just smiling, and she fucked this man up, bruh.
Bro, that man was bloody. That man was bleeding from his head. Bro, it looked like he just had a match with Mox, bro. I don't know what she did to that man backstage.
Honestly, bro, she threw his ass in the ring with Nick Gage.
Bro, I'm telling you, she beat the hell out that man for no reason.
So, Ray, dude, this shit made my night. So Rey Mysterio goes to like hop off the apron, and he like leans forward to hop off, and Finn Balor just grabs it. It's just holding his pants, and Ray's like wiggling his arms trying to like.
Bro, like fucking Scooby-Doo scene.
Bro, and he just gets him in the ring and hits him with the 1916, bro. Oh my god, that was too funny, dude.
This fucking feud, man.
This feud is so ass, bro.
Dude, everyone's a fucking loser. They're all weird. It's amazing. It's so bad.
Man. It really is. It really is. That shit is so ass, bro.
Got Edge's fucking old dumbass running. You got fucking Dominic's pussy ass getting beat up every week. You got Ray's goofy ass trying to protect his son.
Oh god,
this shit, bro.
Bro, Dominic is 25 years old, bro. If you can't fight for yourself, bro, like, dude, what the fuck?
Bro, you treat that man like he's fucking 18, bro. Like,
bro,
I forgot whose kid did Bobby Lashley fucking start wrenching. Goldberg. They treat that kid tougher than they treat Dominic's 25-year-old ass. That kid was fucking, what, 17?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, bro. They treat this man like he's 16 years old. Like he's a little fucking freshman or some shit. Oh, bro, it's hilarious.
Absolutely hilarious.
I can take that man seriously.
Absolutely hilarious. Kevin Owens was in the back. Kevin Patrick went running up to him to get a word. He says, "Why did you do what you do to Ezekiel?" And in the background of this, we see a bunch of people, including Nikki and Doudrop, standing around a crashed vehicle.
Yeah.
So I really like what this ended up being. So Kevin Owens is back there, and he's just telling Kevin Patrick, if you ever run up on me like that again, the same thing that happened to Ezekiel is going to be the same thing that happens to you, pretty much. So, and then he just said, he pretty much just said shit along the lines of he was just tired of him, stuff like that. So that was cool. And yeah, and that was pretty much it. They made no mention of the car crash. And then next we got Dakota Kai and Io Sky defeating the team of Dana Brooke and Tamina. So
yeah, and it was cool hearing Dakota Kai's NXT theme. They kept it, and
Mm-hmm.
that's awesome,
Yeah,
man.
they did.
Little
They
shit
did,
like
yeah.
that is just what's cool.
100%, man. 100%. Omo had a squash match against Andrea Gusiero and Spencer Slade. He mopped the floor with them, obviously,
Yeah,
in like 3 minutes.
looking
Why
his
is he on
argument, yeah.
TV, man? A lot of these guys need to go back to NXT.
They
Uh,
really do. Send
I'll-
them all.
you know, do some trades, man. Send me Tony D'Angelo for Omo. Send me, you know
Sure.
what? Or, you know, if you want to do a singles for singles, man, send me fucking Braun Breaker for Omos. Or send me Santos Escobar for Dominic
Dominic,
something, man.
something like that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Please, because these people don't belong up here yet, and probably not ever, but at least send them down to NXT first to try to get them to learn something, man.
Definitely. Omo has this quick match here, and that was pretty much it, man.
Oh, yeah.
Bobby Lashley versus Champa.
Mm-hmm.
Champa came out wearing his Harley race gear. When he came out wearing that, I genuinely thought he was going to win the championship.
Oh, 100%. I really did.
You know, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if Triple H was gonna, you know, have Bobby Lashley just lose the U.S. title like that. You know, I think to some degree you still have to book him a little strong. So I wasn't
Yeah.
sure. You know, you can't just abandon that because he's a Triple H. Tommaso Ciampa's a Triple H guy. We all love Tommaso Ciampa. We all love Triple H, man. But that doesn't mean you just get to abandon things that Vince had going.
Exactly.
Some things are good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a Bobby Lashley. Vince took a chance on him, and Vince ended up liking him, which is
Exactly.
great because I always say this. Bobby Lashley is one of my guys in WWE. I've told you guys that for a really long time. Love Bobby Lashley. I used to fucking hate Bobby Lashley, but I absolutely love what they've done with him. And
They really turned that man around.
they really did. And yeah, I'm just a huge Bobby Lashley guy, man. So
Oh, yeah.
you know, I wasn't sure how maybe smart that would be. You know, I think it would kind of be a little. I thought it would kind of be a little beneficial to have Tommaso Ciampa lose here by The Miz costing him, not necessarily tapping out. That kind of shocked
Yeah.
me. They put on a kick-ass match, though. I really liked the match. I was very shocked that he tapped, though.
Yeah, exactly.
I really was, but I would have loved to see Tommaso Ciampa lose the match by The Miz fucking him over. But
Exactly. Either intentionally or unintentionally, whatever gets them to the end.
I would have liked to see The Miz. I would have liked to see The Miz intentionally fuck him over, but then try to act like it was unintentional. You know?
Be like, oh man, fuck,
Yeah.
my bad.
Mm-hmm. But I would like to see Ciampa kind of like sniff it out pretty much and, you know, beat his ass and shit. So, yeah.
Yeah, what I really like in the end, when this ends, is when Miz does turn heel, or not turn heel, but turns on, Champa. Champa, suspects it, and he beats him. He beats his ass before, Miz tries to beat his ass. And that shouldn't turn the Miz face. It's just, it would be a case of Champa just outsmarting him. You know what I mean? He
Yeah.
sniffed it out before Champa could say, I've done it before too. So, I'm not as gullible as you think I am.
Definitely, man. So yeah, it was a pretty good match. I didn't really like the ending that much. That shocked me. I don't know why Triple H went that route, but I think Bobby Lashley winning was the right call, but the way they did it, I was kind of like looking at TV sideways. I was like, tapped? Really?
Exactly. And looking at what the main event was, this could have easily been the main event.
100%. Yeah, I believe they ended up kicking The Miz out, And then they showed after this match that he got into a fight in gorilla position with AJ. And they announced a no DQ match for the end of the show. And The Miz looked half smart in that match. Yeah. I really liked the spot where he threw the chair at AJ.
Exactly.
Yeah, I really liked that spot. That was pretty cool. But anyway, after this, they asked Seth what he thought about the return of Matt Riddle next week, and he was just mocking him, saying that, it really wasn't going to be nothing crazy or anything like that. So, yeah, that was pretty much all that was. And then Dolph had a match against Chad Gable where he beat him.
Yeah.
You know what I would like to see? I would like to see Chad Gable continue to lose, and have him kind of blame Otis for it.
Yeah, because anger out on him.
Because he's been a shitty tag partner, you know what I mean? And I would like to see American Alpha.
Please, bro, that shit would be heat.
That is what this tag team division needs. Another thing, which was really weird, Johnny Gargano's coming back. Unless, he's already signed with AEW and he's signed, but Tony Khan's just keeping him, off until him and Candice can come back together. Dude, Tommaso Ciampa went for, Tommaso Ciampa did the Gargano escape.
Yeah.
In this match, and fucking Corey Graves says, if you want a submission, you just have to do it yourself.
Hey, that was hard as hell.
Johnny Gargano's coming back, man.
Raw as hell when he said that.
That was raw as hell when he said that, bruh. I gotta
say that goes hard. Go on, Corey. Go on. Don't want to make me forget about what you did to your wife.
Damn. Bailey and Dakota Kai and Io Sky were they confronted Alexa Bliss and they were doing an interview with Alexa and Asuka, and they were just asking them about their match next week and the title tournament, the women's tag title tournament, and they were just giving traditional answers. And then these three walk up, they start, just being assholes to them, and a bunch of bodyguards start hauling ass past all three of them. And I was like, okay, as this car that got wrecked was being towed away. You've seen that in the background. Still no mention of it. So we got this no DQ match with The Miz and AJ. AJ ends up winning. He sent Tommaso Ciampa through a table. So this is 2 losses for them. So I would really like to see these guys split up soon. Like I said, things are going to take time with Triple H. I didn't think he was going to break them up right away, but
but it's definitely the overall
it's looking
plan,
there.
Obviously.
Yeah.
And I was saying earlier, it would have been it would have made a little more sense to reverse these 2 matches, have this match take place first, where Miz loses and Ciampa fails to help him. That kind of gives a reason to why he fucks over Champa in what would have been the main event.
But the thing here was, I feel the reason why they put this last was because they wanted to set up something with AJ and Dexter so AJ can get out of this. Because I feel that Triple H maybe wants AJ to be in something a little more prominent.
Exactly. And then Dexter Loomis' return is definitely up there.
100%. 100%, man. So, yeah. So, afterwards, after the match ends, AJ's just standing around, and you just see a bunch of officers right in the front row holding somebody, and I was like, oh, damn, what fucking marks got into a fight? And all these fans are looking over there, and all of a sudden, dude, they lift him up, and you just see the face of Dexter Loomis in the front row.
Crazy ass.
I don't know what they're trying to do here, man. Like, obviously, he's looking like he's some deranged psychopath that crashed his car just to get to Raw. Yeah. Raw in his fucking school shooter arc, doing whatever he can to get the job done and shit.
You gotta make his theme song of that fucking, what is that fucking song called?
Air It Out.
No, that one school shooter song where it's
Pumped Up Kicks.
Yeah, I gotta make that his theme song, bro. That shit will go hard.
Hell yeah, man.
Murder on my mind. One of the two.
Mind on my murder. Yeah, man. So, yeah, Dexter Loomis is back with the WWE, man. So, within the past 4 days, we have seen the return of Karrion Kross and Dexter Loomis back in WWE.
Bro.
So, we did not see the Gargano in Cleveland, but we did see a Gargano in Cleveland. The son-in-law of Johnny Gargano, obviously the wife of Indy Hartwell, man, or fuck, the husband of Indy Hartwell. So, the husband of Indy Hartwell, man. So that is that's pretty damn cool, bro. Pretty damn cool.
Awesome.
You love to see it.
Oh yeah, bro. I can't wait to see how they do with this, man. I wonder what they'll say next week, because I wonder if they'll like acknowledge it a lot next week. Like maybe they tell us what happened, or maybe give us like a brief understanding of like they guess that Dexter Loomis broke in to come after somebody. They don't know who, but they had to escort him out. Something like that. But it's gonna be intriguing, man.
Definitely, man. Definitely, bro. So yeah, that was Monday Night Raw, and it was a decent episode, man. Nothing crazy, but again, another week of a step in the right direction.
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, man, we got make sure to stay tuned for Friday, man. We got a lot of interesting stories. Tony Khan seems to be struggling with his backstage environment in AEW, so that's interesting. We'll definitely go over that. I definitely got some thoughts, if that is true, onto why that may be happening, and kind of what might be going on in Mr. Khan's head. And it's gonna be it's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be interesting to see where that goes, and if he can get his shit together. So it's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be interesting. But with that, man, that is gonna do it for this edition of Notorious Unscripted, and that is this has been episode 103 of the show, man. And thank you guys as always for hanging out with us on your Monday night, man. And yeah, it is always a pleasure for my Johnny Mayhem.
And Sir K.
And that is going to do it for this edition of Notorious Unscripted. This has been episode 103. Thank you guys for hanging out with us again, man. And please like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you guys on Friday with the news.
Peace.